Alright guys, today we're going to be making some almond cranberry chicken with some spinach, of course. So let's get started. Easy, healthy, awesome tasting, lots of protein. Alright, so the simple ingredients for this healthy meal, you're going to need about 4 boneless, skinless chicken breasts, 4 cups of spinach, some dried cranberries, half a cup of chopped almonds, and what I did is I just put those, just roughly chopped them in my food processor. You're going to need a 13.5 ounce can of some coconut milk, and if you've never cooked with coconut milk, I'm telling you, it's the best. Every time I find a recipe that uses coconut milk, I definitely want to try it out. Then we're going to just be using some cinnamon and some freshly ground ginger. So, let's go over to the stove and get this easy dish started. Alright guys, so here's how simple this recipe is. We're just going to start loading this stuff. Thought my skillet was a little bit hotter than that, but I guess not. We're just going to load this stuff into a skillet onto your oven. Your stovetop. And I'm hoping all this stuff is going to fit in my small little cast iron skillet here. There we go, it's starting to sizzle a little bit. Over here. And I didn't say this part, but I'm going to season the chicken just a little bit. I've got a little bit of like a house blend that I made, and it's just garlic powder, salt, and pepper. So I'm just going to season this just a tad. And before I get everything in here, I'm going to try to get this chicken cooked just a little bit before I start adding everything else. So let me get this chicken warmed up and we'll be back. Okay, so alright, so our chicken is not cooked all the way through. Excuse me. But you know, we've got it started, so that's where we want it, because we want all these flavors to come together once we're cooking everything together. Now, the thing that's really cool about this recipe is you just add everything, all the ingredients that are needed. So we got our cranberries, we've got our almonds. Give us a little bit of a stir. Again, hopefully I have enough room in this little skillet here. But it's the only cast iron skillet I have, so anytime I cook, I always want to use it, even though I need to get a bigger one. That's alright. What's going to be real fun is when we try to get the spinach in here, guys. Okay, then we're going to take our cinnamon and our ginger. And my ginger came out all in a lump because I freeze my ginger, so it's it's wet a little bit. But that's alright, it's going to get all down in there. Wow, that cinnamon just smells really good. Alright, now to get some liquid up in here, we're going to put in our coconut milk. There we go. This will really help all the flavors come together. And if you're able to find if you're wanting this to be healthier, you can get a light coconut milk. My grocery doesn't sell a light coconut milk, so we just have to just buy the one brand they have, unfortunately. But if you have a place like Whole Foods or something like that, I'm sure that they have a lot more options. Okay. Now the real test is going to be getting the spinach in here. Now, initially it's going to look kind of tricky, but as we all know, it'll cook down. But you're going to need about 4 cups of spinach. I'm just going to set this here on top and just kind of let it wilt down as it hits that heat. So let me figure out how to get this all in this pan. As you see, I'm running out of room. I might have to let this cook little by little. But I'm going to get this in here, get it wilted down, get this spinach incorporated into all these seasons and these flavors, and I'll be back to show you when I get everything together. Alright, my skillet grew. Just kidding. Had to bring out the Big Mama skillet that I have. It's not cast iron, but whatever. Okay, so I was able to get all 4 cups of the spinach in here. This smells amazing, guys. You can smell that cinnamon popping through and that ginger. I mean, it's just, ooh, it just goes together. So as you see, the spinach is cooked down. I'm gonna just, I don't want to overcook my spinach, so I'm gonna be plating this just very soon. But I wanted to show you guys. This is what happens. I mean, this thing was covered in spinach. You saw the whole bag. I used the entire bag. And this is what it wilts down to. What you can do is, while this is cooking, you can put this over some rice or some pasta. You know, if you want to keep it healthy, you know, I'd go for some whole grain pasta or some brown rice. We're going to have this just plain tonight because it's, you know, it's 8 o'clock at night. We don't want to eat any kind of extra carbs. So we're going to keep it just like it is. And we'll probably throw some more vegetables on our plate that we can find in the freezer. So, not fresh, but whatever. It's late. So, this is what it looks like. It smells really good. Let me get it on a plate so you guys can see how it looks. And we'll give it a taste, too. Alright, here are bowls of our almond, cranberry, chicken, spinach. I don't remember what I called it, but you can see it's got all of the ingredients all mixed together. It smells delicious. It looks really good. I know the lighting on my camera is horrible, but it just looks real vibrant with these green. Smells delicious. Gave it a taste. Awesome. You guys have to try this. Give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe. Stay tuned for some more healthy videos, and give us a try. Thanks, guys.